Welcome back to Rapid Roundup under new
and better
management, a series where we play several games throughout the week, do mini critiques on them, and let you know what we think. Throughout all of this, my name is Jasmine.
And I'm Erin. You'll also be happy to know that this will be our first real Rapid Roundup, as it will actually be rapid.
So this week, we're looking at Shards of Eradine,
Tardy,
Esports Live,
and Shards of Eradine.
Before we move on, let's look at what we have this week.
On Wednesday.
There's no video on Wednesday? Oh, great. You guys suck.
Later on Friday, there will be an update about Crymore.
So just relax and wait until Friday. But for now... Erin, it's your turn. Say the thing.
Jay, it's too embarrassing. I can't say it. Please don't make me.
Okay, well, speaking of embarrassing...
This game is pretty embarrassing. It's still super janky, so close to its release date.
You're talking about Ghost of Eradine, huh? I thought it was a battle royale with goats and carrots, but they're apparently different game modes, which look exactly the same.
Unless the carrots are brown, and then they're just turds. I think the art is actually pretty cute, though. I like how the ghosts have their wavy little sheets.
Here's the thing, though. I found the art very meh, for the lack of a better word. Everything looked so empty and blocky, and why are the ghosts cel-shaded and everything else isn't? I like the ghosts too, but everything else is, again, very meh.
I just thought it was cartoony. The mechanics were the real problem.
Well, that's unfortunately true, and what makes it worse is they don't really explain anything. I'm not sure if you remember, but there was a tutorial list thingy on the right that kinda tells you what the controls are, but doesn't explain what you actually do. Or what the mode is about, or what the goals are. I mean, did you understand the controls?
God, no. We were playing for like 30 minutes before you tried to give up on me.
Yeah, because I was bored, and I swear that was not only 30 minutes. That felt like ages.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't play more unless they made some like super serious changes to the game. I think the best way you could really get someone to play it with you is just by saying, hey, friend, we should totally get this shitty little game just to dick around.
Here's the thing though, the game actually goes live on April 4th, and I still don't know how much it's going to be. So I'm hoping they A, make the game more understandable and less empty, and B, they release it either for free or for a very low price. As of right now, it's really hard to recommend this game.
Unless, you just want to watch the ghost skirts move back and forth.
Yeah, watch the ghost skirts. I'm really worried about you. Tardy, huh? What's this about?
So basically this very handsome dude.
He's handsome. Go on.
So this dude makes his way into the spaceship, walks into this thing that like freezes you alive so you sleep till whenever? What is that thing called?
I don't know, a freezer? Move on.
Okay. He walks into this freezer, takes a really long nap, and then wakes up to this spaceship having launched into some random area, and he has to go through this weird-ass ship that runs on puzzles. Like, the elevator literally runs on a puzzle to try to get himself back home.
And the crew, is he alone? Is that poor handsome guy all alone in outer space?
You have no idea! There's one person on the ship, but everyone else basically just diced, and you don't learn what happened till later.
So basically this is a kind of a point-and-click puzzle game, is that right?
Exactly.
So how were the puzzles? Were they fun?
They actually were. I haven't done puzzles in a really long time, but I figured them out normally within like 10 minutes. And I think I played for a little over an hour before I had to stop, but I could have gone for longer.
Well, it also seems, at least from reading their Steam page, that they have multiple endings, which means there's some replayability, at least, to uncover these different endings. What did you think of the presentation?
The art and music were both actually really good. It isn't easy to make pixel art look really fantastic, but I think they did. And you said you liked the music too, right?
Yeah, I actually found it very nostalgic. I can't quite explain it, but I did enjoy how the whole thing came together. So if I were to tell you that this game is for $10, would you recommend it?
I would, yeah. I almost think with how well they did it, it's underpriced.
Okay then, there you have it. Erin thinks you should try this game, at least for the handsome guy.
So Jay, you've been playing Esports Life a lot lately. What'd you think?
Oh, so I was kinda excited about playing it because it's by the same people that made YouTubers Live, so I figured, hey, it'll be fun. So there are 3 aspects to the game: your gaming career, your social life, and chores. The gaming career is where you actually practice a game, you stream yourself playing, you enter tournaments, and be an esports player. The actual gameplay, like the actual tournaments, they are fun, but I still don't quite understand how they work. You have different cards that either defend you or help you attack, and depending on your level, you're strong or weak. That's the best way I can explain it. So in the end, I ended up having to repeatedly do chores to get money to upgrade my PC and other things, which really broke my heart. Since everything you do, you can either choose to play a short minigame, or you can actually let the game do it for you and simulate it. So it felt repetitive.
Speaking of heartbreaking, you ever figure out that flirting aspect?
Oh boy. So the social aspect is so weird and so tedious in this game. You have to make friends by just standing there, taking selfies and posting them to social media, and flirting.
Dun dun dun!
I apparently suck at that last one. You're supposed to play a minigame where you try and guess 3 of the person's interests, but the clues they give you are useless. You get only 5 tries and it's almost impossible to guess right. So I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and they refused to kiss me. That being said, I did get my kiss in the end. Thank you very much. I just don't remember what the person's name was, so I can't find him again.
So you're bad at flirting in-game and in real life.
Hey, ouch. That really hurt deep.
Right. So how much was this game that hurt you so deep?
So here's the thing, I'm not entirely sure. The game is episodic, and right now it's in early access for $20. I'm not sure if the $20 is for the whole game or just that episode. If it's for the whole game, I would only recommend it to people that like this type of games and don't mind grinding a lot. If it's for that one episode, then no, it's way too overpriced for what it's trying to do. It has its charm, but it's also really weird sometimes. The dialogue is super weird and it gets super repetitive.
So you're just mad that you're bad at flirting?
I'm not answering that, let's move on. What's this? Looks cute and fluffy?
It was, but... I was so surprised. I just stopped and laughed for a minute there.
My god. Okay, so wait, what's this game about again? Other than, all that.
Basically, you're to go on an adventure with your not Pokemon and are to collect all of the shards of your goddess's broken heart. You collect them by making these not Pokemon either fall in love with you or making your own not Pokemon force them into submission.
Great, more flirting.
Yes, but I'm actually good at it. I even have a potion that will force one of them to love me or do other things. Moving on.
Fine, I don't want to know. So, other than that, what do you think of the actual look and feel of the game?
I hated it and loved it at the same time. It's super cute. I really like the art. It has nice coloring. The animations are good, and the music is decent. It's really stereotypical, though. It can also be super weird in places, like you can walk through fences, people walk over you, and just weird stuff like that.
So, this game is in early access for $25. Does that sound okay? Would you recommend it at that price?
Probably not, unless you really want to see the parts of it. Otherwise, someone could recreate it in RPG Maker and it'd be about the same experience.
And with that, we've reached the end.
If you like it, like it. If you don't, your door!
Out!
Fine, we're already done anyway.
Done? Done with what?
Nothing?
Nothing? What do you mean nothing?
Stop touching
Come here,
stuff,
you little...
leave.
No, put me
Now.
down!
Happy April Fool's Day!